A few weeks back, I was fortunate enough to have an old neighbor call and ask if we wanted an eighth of their grass-fed steer. And of course I said yes to that. I was really happy to get it. And I asked if I could also have some of the fat. I had seen a video where BexarPrepper rendered tallow, which is beef fat, and decided I would like to try that myself, not being completely sure what I was going to use it for, thinking, oh, maybe I'd try making soap or something. Anyway, I got the fat and rendered it. I'm obviously not going to show that because she did such a good job, why bother? But what I did was I ground it up and I boiled it in water, changing the water 4 times, I think, and it made it very, very pure. In the meantime, SouthernBellePrepper did a video about an everlasting candle using a can of Crisco, which I thought was a super great idea and probably the only way that I'd like to use Crisco. I do have Crisco just in case because it lasts on the shelf forever, but I really wouldn't like to eat it. I think I'd rather burn it. Anyway, I sort of in my head put the two together. I didn't really want to make soap because I don't want to mess with the lye and, you know, all the careful measuring and everything. And so many other people just do such a good job of that, I figure I'll just buy theirs. But I did put the two together with the everlasting candle and the tallow. I made sort of my own idea of an everlasting candle. I took this small canning jar and melted the tallow and put it in it. I bought first some wicks, which you can get, I got these on eBay. I think I got 20 feet of it or 20 yards or something for a few bucks. It was very inexpensive. I got the unwaxed kind. I probably should have gotten the waxed kind, but you can soak it in tallow, which is what I did this one and why it's a little bit stiff. Anyway, the way I did this one is probably not the way you really should make a candle, but once it hardened, because initially I was going to just put it in this jar to store it that way, but when I thought of this candle thing, what I did was I took a skewer, stuck it down through the middle, then I put my little piece of wick in it and lit it, and just the lighting of it melted so that the hole where the skewer was in it filled in. Now I have to say this has been setting out for several weeks and it's very hard, and it's rather a warm day here today. You can see there's no discoloration, there's no smell to it. Even when I light it, if I can light it, there's no bad aroma, or good aroma for that matter. I was joking with my husband that if we were using this and we were really hungry, we might not be able to stand it because it would smell so good. Anyway, it has a beautiful flame. I don't know how many hours this will burn, but I imagine it'll burn a while. So I think I'm going to take the rest of my fat. I have a few more of these tiny little jars that aren't good for much more than herbs anyway. I don't think I'll make candles. Take good care, folks.